Hi, Victoria here, Director of the Bookkeeper Hub, HBA and Compass, and author of Zest for Success. And today I'm talking about marketing. I've been on the marketing bandwagon as an overview for a little while. And today I'm going to talk about websites. Now, I'm not a website guru. I'm not an SEO guru. All I am is an accountant and bookkeeper who has read lots of things on marketing. And at the end of the day, everything comes down to consistency. Making sure that all your branding is the same. You have the same logos, the same colours, and demonstrating on your website that whatever it is that you're selling is useful to your potential customer. So not necessarily a hard sell or, as I've mentioned before, a marry on first date, but you need to keep in mind that every time someone drops on your website, they're thinking of WIFM. Now, WIFM is an acronym for What's in it for me. Everything that you write on your website has to be about your customer, not about how good you are and what you've done. Sure, you can have an About Us page, but the important thing is that there's a compelling call to action for the customer to get something that is going to benefit them. Making sure that your message matches the market that you're trying to talk to. So if you recall a few videos back, we talked about our target market and we gave the example of your customer avatar when we were talking about the old guys who like to play golf together, the Rolling Stones. So the way you're going to write something for someone of that genre is totally different to how you would write something for mums of babies. So totally different. Make sure it's consistent whatever that you do. And where possible, always have follow-up automation, because you know what? It's all about working smarter rather than harder. If you've got someone who's got a sign up to your website, make sure that automatically flows through to your mail system and you can send them a follow-up email and go, hey, thanks for signing up. Here's that ebook I promised you. Or whatever it is. You don't want your website to send you an email every time someone signs up and you need to physically attach something and send it through. You want to make it as automated as possible. And the same with payments. If you've got a shopping cart or you're selling something on your website, you want to make sure that all your apps and everything works together so that there's no double entry and it just flows through in an automated system. And then last but not least, talking about landing pages. I don't know if you know what a landing page is, but that's a page that's specifically designated for whatever your call to action is or whatever it's trying to sell. So generally at the top of a website, there'll be a home page, an About Us page, a contacts page, a services page. If I was to go out today and specifically sell my Zest for Success training, I would have a page that doesn't show on my normal links but is in the back of my website that's called Zest for Success Training. And whatever marketing that I do would push people directly to that page. And on that page, I explain to them the benefits of what the training is, what they're going to get out of it, and why they should buy. It's all about them. It's all about WIFM. But you can have as many landing pages for as many products or services as you need to. It's just a matter of either you setting it up or getting your designer to set it up. And while we're talking about that, let's talk about whether you should do this yourself, whether you should get a designer, whether you should do it in-house or whether you should outsource. Now, outsource doesn't necessarily mean someone sitting in India, sitting there doing something for you. It's as simple as having a website designer who designs your website for you. They're not working in your office, they're outsourced. Now, I'm going to go on at length in another video about the benefits of I suppose, offshore outsourcing versus inshore or onshore outsourcing. It all comes down to cost at the bottom of the day. But the important thing is that you need to work out what's the best use of your time. Websites are great, but you can spend an awful lot of time doing minor changes here and there. And one thing that I've found over the years is if you have a great website designer and they have a product or service that allows you automated updates where they go in and do your WordPress updates or whatever it happens to be, as well as changes here and there, and they charge you a monthly subscription for that, that's usually a great outcome, because if you want extra landing pages produced, or you need something changed, or whatever it happens to be, they've got the time and the resources to get that done for you. If you're waiting for you to have the time to go in and do it, then it's a waste of your time, because you could be either out earning income or working on your business. So that's kind of the end of chapter 2, which is our overview of marketing. And the next chapter that we're going to talk about is business structures. Now, I promise not to get too deep and difficult into this one, but it is something that's important for all business owners. So I'll see you on the other side.